Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Joe here, and today I'm talking about camp shoes. Camp shoes. Do you have any? Do you use them? Are they, I don't know, what do you use? I mean, you see people, they have them. I've tried them. I've thongs or Crocs or sneakers, having extra pair of shoes handy for around camp for many reasons. And also people use them for water crossings, and people use them for if their shoes get wet, they've got some spare shoes to wear. I don't know. I mean, there's lots of controversy around camp shoes in the hiking world. Do you need them? Don't you need them? What do you use? Anyway, for me, I don't use any at the moment. I did bring thongs with me and Crocs at one stage, but I haven't been using it for a long time. Putting on boots in the middle of the night when nature calls in your tent, waking up and whacking your boots on, that's okay. But when it's wet and miserable or cold and you don't want to have to put some cold boots on, I've been trying to think outside the box. What could I use as an alternative? I mean, what other options are there? Anyway, plenty of looking around, web searching and whatnot. I found these things which are called snow and water covers or something like that. I'll put a photo up of the packet, but they're basically these rubber sleeves, much like a rubber glove. They're a rubber sleeve to put over your shoe and or over your socks if you there's timing, there's the phone. Who's that? Probably my mum. They're basically a rubber sleeve that you put over your shoe. There's a little bit of grip there. I don't know if you can see that. Little bit of grip, and they weigh like 50 grams. Nothing at all. 50 grams. They pack down to like really just, they pack down tiny. And I thought, what a great idea. So I've actually had these out on a few trips, and I wear down booties in winter. So at night with the down booties, if I've had to get out for, you know, nature business, whatnot, in the middle of the night, literally just slip these straight over my feet, over my down booties. If you wear socks, over your socks, go out, do your business, come back in, roll them off and done. They've worked a treat. They've been really good. So for 50 grams, combined weight 50 grams, and for $6 Australian dollars, eBay purchase, these are large, eBay. They've been a great alternative. They offer no insulation, so there's no warmth whatsoever. If it's a cold ground or cold conditions, you're gonna feel the cold. But it's just another option. Now, I was fascinated by these. I thought they're very clever and they work for a simple purpose such as that. But I thought, I wonder how they'd go in wearing them on a hike where it's slushy and wet, in protecting your boots, and also maybe keeping things like leeches out of there and stuff like that. So on this hike, which I've put a bit of footage up when I was doing a rundown on my rain gear that I recently purchased, I put a pair of these on, a yellow pair, to see how they'd last. I was actually really surprised. I didn't think they'd last getting out of the car park, the bitumen in the car park, but I started off down the trail and it was wet, it was slippery, there was rocks and exposed roots and uneven terrain in sections, rutted, and I've got to say I was really surprised how well they work. Now, 2 kilometers in, which is a fair distance, I kicked a rock with my left foot, I think it was my left, and it split the boot open. It literally split it open, so the bottom rolled back and the top half of this cover stayed intact and covered pretty much my laces and the whole top of my boot. That's further than what I thought, you know. Just over 2 kilometers. She broke. The right foot, I was careful, but I was still, you know, stepping over roots and under the big puddles or mud puddles. You don't know what you're kicking and whatnot. The right foot, it actually held together all the way to camp. There were some little holes underneath. I don't have the boots, I threw them out. I don't have the covers I should say, I threw them out. There were a couple of holes underneath, but it stayed intact. When I peeled these off sitting in my tent, my right boot was completely dry. It had done an amazing job, remarkable job for such a thin bit of rubber. I mean, 9 kilometers, that's a decent hike. Completely dry, and the top of the one which is split had kept the top of my boot completely dry. So my socks were dry as, and I was just blown away at how well they performed. Okay. Wow. Considering where it was, it did keep it dry up top. My foot's dry. Let's try this one. Ah, cool. Well, that kept that boot clean and pretty dry. So for a really lightweight bit of kit, these worked exceptionally well, far better than I thought. It was an experiment. I think I will keep some in my pack, definitely for in the tent for my little night runs, and who knows if I ever need them for a short section of muddy terrain. Options there. $6, very cheap, very lightweight. Purchased it on eBay. What do you know? Anyways, love to hear your thoughts, your comments on what you use as camp shoes, if you do, if you don't use them at all. But again, please feel free to leave a comment below. Hey guys, like always, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you like this video, remember to give us a big thumbs up, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for future videos I'll put out there. Like always, till next time, happy hiking.